outside. So currently it's 5:30 in the morning. We're heading outside from the hotel to the airport because we have a flight at 8 a.m. from here back to the place where we live. There are a lot of baggages at the back because my dad just recently arrived to the airport. Now we're waiting for the grab. There it is. There it is. Okay, so we're checking in Philippine Airlines. Yesterday, there was a news about aviation that happened in the same airport, but different airline, the Cebu Pacific. One of the small aircrafts has been grounded because of some slight runway excursion. Fortunately, no person has been injured. I hope our flight will be safe. Alright, we're boarding now.
1 hour and 25 minutes with a cruising altitude of 33,000 feet. Our welcome to my boy Myers on board. We shall now show you the
So it's only like 1 hour and 40 minutes of flight from Metro Manila to the place that we live.
Mabuhay, ladies and gentlemen, we have just landed. Philippine Airlines welcomes you to Pagadian. Our time for your convenience is 5 minutes past the hour of 9 in the morning.
Okay, we just arrived. Alright, all set. Now, waiting for the car. Alright, so we're gonna have light brunch, breakfast and lunch situation. We're done with the lunch. Is this home? Is this home? I miss this place. It's been 15 days. Yeah, this beautiful car. But the one thing that I really want to tell you is that I miss my sister. I miss whatever has happened to me in Metro Manila. Everything that I've experienced, especially the friend of my mom and the village and the dogs, hotel that we've stayed. It's good to be back here. Nothing changed. 15 days of not being here, nothing ever changes. Just as good as it is. Very fresh. It did not change. It still looks just what it used to look like 15 days ago. I actually have enjoyed my 15-day vacation in Metro Manila. The only reason why we had gotten into Metro Manila was just to send my sister into the airport from the Philippines all the way to the United Kingdom, and that's it. But it was also at that time that my dad contacted us that he's coming back into the Philippines. That is why we had a 15-day stay in Metro Manila. And it's been a while since I last visited Metro Manila. I just can't believe how much the Metro Manila has changed, and I believe the infrastructure then is getting better. I definitely enjoy the trip, and what it means to really enjoy the trip, you had been happy roaming around Metro Manila, especially that I've been to the eastern part, meet a friend of my mother, and actually stayed in there for several days. The majority of the amount of days that I've spent in Metro Manila had been spent in the eastern part, in the Cambridge village, in the condominium where the friend of my mom actually lives. And I really enjoyed the livelier experience. There have gotten the pets. The pets are what I really also enjoy. The nieces of the friend of my mom also have some great conversation. And you can also explore the park. It's not only meant for the place where you will park your cars. I really enjoy being in there. If I would be given an option to choose either of which, I can actually decide a 5-star hotel or staying in a Cambridge village with a friend of my mom and playing with the pets. I would really rather go with the Cambridge village because of how livelier it is. What a great experience it is. The experience is great, and I enjoy being in there. Meet some friends, play with the pets, have some fun with the pets. That is why when we left home, I kind of feel tired. It feels like it's just not as fun as it is because this is just a great experience. If you enjoy your trip, then probably when you get back home, you would experience some tiredness or whatever things that you really experience. Maybe some tiredness. Maybe you wanted to get back there. You just feel like you really wanted to get back there. Because you enjoy the trip. If you don't enjoy the trip, maybe you have less signs of this. Just when I was exploring around the Metro Manila, I just found some improvements with the infrastructures and the way they build the buildings compared to the last time I've been in Metro Manila. Way back in 2016, there were so many constructions going on, so many infrastructures that weren't so helpful in fixing the road problems and making commute much easier, because my 15-day experience in Metro Manila in this year has been so good. I thought it could take more than an hour for me to get to the eastern part, the Cambridge village where the friend of my mom lives, all the way from the airport. But I just can't believe how much Metro Manila has changed with some implementations of better infrastructure development and anything like this. I would recommend doing the same thing to the city that I live. The city that we live is not as big as the city that we had recently been to because it only has 200,000 people. And in order to implement the same way how Metro Manila is like, I might have some plans to be able to make better infrastructure and the way that I would explore and finding ways to help the society, the environment, the economy, and whatever it is in the Philippines. Whatever that I do, I need to get to explore more for me to understand what I can really do to help make the society better, the development of the Philippines better. I should understand that maybe these are the factors that would have made people continue to do whatever they want, and anything that would have helped make people want to do something to make the city a better place. And I want to implement something. Better technology, better institutions, better education, and better ways of living life to make the infrastructure of our city better. And that is why I'm planning to be doing this to inspire. Actually, if I were to continue making this and money will be added up, I will use this money to be able to help them pursue something. Because I really love cities that are just vibrant. Maybe plan to add some condominiums great hotels because we don't have this type of buildings yet in our city. I'm planning to make this happen in our city. It isn't easy though, but I'm learning what I can do to be able to really invest into something which is a complicated task. Alright, so to conclude to this video, I really miss Metro Manila and it's good to be back here. I hope I will be getting back to Metro Manila as soon as we can because it's a really great experience. I could really notice the infrastructure and the traffic is getting better and I appreciate it. I hope you enjoyed this video and I'll see you in the next video.